for the implementation of the environmental dimension of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. He is expected to deliver Nigeria's national statement at the event and participate in high-level dialogue sessions on the environment. Organizers say for 50 years, UNEP has coordinated a global effort with member states to address the world's biggest environmental challenges. It is an opportunity to reflect on the past and envision the future by reinvigorating an international cooperation and spur collective action to address the triple planetary crisis of climate change. Senators voted for the bill that seeks to alter the provision of sections 162 and 318 and fifth schedule of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, to provide for local government financial autonomy. In Section 7, to establish the local government council altar of government with the fixed 3-year tenure, Section 121 Cut 2 fourth schedule, seeking to provide of state judicial also passed were sections 84 and 124 seeking to provide pension for life for presiding officers of the National and State Assemblies were rejected, while for Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dolapo Oshibajo, Minister of Women Affairs, and other top female government officials witnessed the process in solidarity for the Bill of Affirmative Action for Women. More than 17,000 farmers in various agricultural value chains have benefited from the World Bank assisted agro-processing, productivity enhancement, and livelihood improvement support project appeals in Lagos. Musa Toliat reports that the state coordinator office of the project discloses at a periodic appraiser of the impact of appeals in the state.
It's been 5 years since the World Bank unveiled the agro-processing, productivity enhancement, and livelihood improvement support appeals in 6 states across the country. Lagos is one of the beneficiaries of the project, which seeks to develop agricultural value chains in rice, poultry, and aquaculture in the state. The aim of the project is to achieve sustainable development goal on zero hunger through collective responsibility to sustain agricultural productivity.
On an average, our beneficiaries are getting 2 million. An average. It's a startup grant. So when you say a startup grant, you are looking at from beginning to the end to when they're able to sell. This project is very key on monitoring and evaluation because if you do a lot, no matter how much you do, and then there is no monitoring, it becomes an issue.
Apart from empowering more than 1,000 women and youths in agriculture with startup grants, the project has also paved the way for the emergence of 21 business alliances and 2 off-taker arrangements who are working with farmers to boost their productivity and turnovers.
When Apis came in, they trained us. They brought in experts to check on our water. Formerly, what we've been experiencing, you can produce maybe we can only boast of about some thousands of fishes. But now I can tell you, in my own farm alone, I can boast of about 2 million pieces of fish per cycle.
We went through a lot of training, and that changed. They gave us a 15-ton cold room, and of course, you can imagine how that accelerated in our work in the office, and we're able to supply companies because companies order in tons. And then before appeals came, we were not able to deliver most of our orders.
The agro-processing, productivity enhancement, and livelihood improvement support project appeals is expected to round off in March 2023 across the country. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
NTA Lagos Channel 10 News will continue after this break. Please stay with us. Thank you for staying with us. As Nigeria joins the rest of the world to mark International Civil Defense Day, the need for citizens to collaborate with security agencies to fight against crime and criminality in the country has been stressed. Adalbi Obechina, who was at the 2022 International Day celebration held at the Lagos State Command of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, brought this report that will be brought to you in a subsequent bulletin. Up next is Sports Update.
The 11th edition of the Daniel Akojobi Foundation Charity Golf Tournament ended at the Koyi Golf Club with winners emerging in 9 categories. The annual golf tournament, which featured about 200 amateur golfers, created another platform for golfers to raise funds for charity projects. Angela Adegboyega emerged the overall ladies gross winner, while Peter Spiv was the gross winner in the men's category.
Through that, we raised some awareness, and at the same time, some of them are very willing to help.
In a related development, inspired by the president of ICANN, Comfort Eitayo, Kola Folabi emerged the winner of the 2021-2022 ICANN President Golf Tournament held at the Keja Golf Course. He played off handicap 27 with a gross of 95 and returned a net score of 68. Linda Obieze won the female category after she played off handicap 15, gross score of 87, and net score of 72.
To enhance integrity, and that's what we stand for. So we want to symbolize and lend our support to what stands for integrity.
Now to polo. The Nigerian Navy and the Lagos Polo Club have instituted the Chief of Naval Staff Polo Cup as part of trophies to be competed for at the club. The Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awad Gambo, said the values of the game is in line with the tenets of the Nigerian Navy and will help boost efforts to gain support of civilians to achieve national security. The Nigerian Navy team defeated Duranti Fools Ibadan 8-7 in one of the matches decided at the maiden edition of the cup. In another news, founder of the Nigeria Triathlon Union, Larry Glover, has charged the newly inaugurated board to uphold the values of the sport and also work towards the sports being recognized at the National Sport Festival soon. He made a call at the union's elections, which saw the return of Wale Oladunjoye as president of the Nigeria Triathlon Union for another tenure of 4 years.
Encouraging youths in the country to participate in sporting activities. This takes them away from crime and drugs.
Finally, in boxing, the 118th edition of Lagos Boxing Show was held at the Teslim Balogun Stadium with the introduction of the weight categories approved by the International Boxing Federation, IBF.
From light flyweight, which is 48 kilograms, to 100 and above. That is super heavy.
There were a total of 10 bouts at the monthly boxing show. With sports updates, Olumide Guntola, NT News.
That was the news, but before we go, always remember the girl child is the strength of our home and future of our nation. Respect and protect her from all form of abuse. This message is brought from NTA Lagos Channel 10. Benga Oloyede is standing by for the Yoruba translation of the news. I am Victoria Olabode. Good evening.
Ẹ kú àṣálẹ́, ẹ sì kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ́ yín láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Gbénga Olóyèdè ni oníròyìn. Ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí Muhammadu Buhari ti gbéra kúrò ní ìlú Àbújá lọ sí Nairobi látàrí ìfìwépè ààrẹ ọ̀hún láti lọ kàn sí àwọn akin ẹgbẹ́ ààrẹ ọ̀hún Uthuru Kenyatta ní pápá òfurufú ti Nnamdi Azikiwe tó wà ní ìlú Àbújá ni wọ́n ti kí ààrẹ Muhammadu Buhari wípé àlọ́ á da àbọ̀ á tura. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nínú àwọn tó dágbére ìrìn àjò fún ààrẹ ni akọ̀wé àgbà sí ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí, mínísítà ẹ̀ka ìlera ìlú, ọ̀gá gíwá àwọn ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àti àwọn ọ̀gá àgbà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ìjọba ni wọ́n kí bàbá kú ìtẹ̀síwájú ìrìn àjò tí ààrẹ Muhammadu Buhari bá ti kanlẹ̀ kókó sí orílẹ̀-èdè Nairobi ní ààrẹ ọ̀hún yóò kópa níbi àjọ̀dún 50 ọdún ayẹyẹ ètò àjọ United Nations fún ti ètò ìmọ́tótó. Àwọn ènìyàn ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ni wọ́n tako ìwé ìlànà òfin tó béèrè fún ìpèsè ìwé ìlànà òfin ti orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà fún ti ọdún 1999 láti mú kí àwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ dádúró láti ṣe ìgbàkóso ètò ìṣúná ní ìṣàkóso ààyè ara wọn. Aya igbákejì ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àti mínísítà ètò tàwọn obìnrin àti àwọn ọ̀gá lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ìjọba ní ètò ìjókòó ìgbésẹ̀ náà ọ̀hún ṣojú wọn. Àwọn àgbẹ̀ arokobọ́dúndé 17,000 láti onírúurú ètò ọ̀gbìn ni wọn yóò jẹ nínú àǹfààní ìgbìlẹ́yìn tí àwọn báǹkì tàgbáyé ṣolùgbọ̀wọ́ rẹ̀ fún ṣíṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún àwọn àgbẹ̀ arokobọ́dúndé láti ṣe àfihàn ìkúnjú òṣùwọ̀n wọn ní onírúurú ẹ̀ka ètò ọ̀gbìn ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Musa Toliat tó jábọ̀ ìròyìn sọ wípé olùdarí ẹ̀ka ọ́fíìsì ti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tó mójútó àwọn àgbékalẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ọ̀hún ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó láti mọ ipò tí àwọn àgbékalẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ọ̀hún wà ní onírúurú ètò ọ̀gbìn, abilékọ Olúrántí Sẹ́gò níbi ètò náà sọ wípé àgbékalẹ̀ iṣẹ́ tàwọn àgbẹ̀ arokobọ́dúndé ọ̀hún ló jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú èyí tí wọ́n gbé kalẹ̀ ní àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ 6 ní orílẹ̀-èdè yìí, èyí tí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú ìpínlẹ̀ tí wọ́n fún ní àwọn ìpele tí wọn yóò ti ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ètò ọ̀gbìn tiwọn bí ẹ̀ka ètò ọ̀gbìn ìrẹsì bí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ṣe jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú ìpínlẹ̀ tó kún fún ọ̀pọ̀ alabalúgbú omi àti ní ẹ̀ka ọ̀gbìn ẹja èyí tí wọn yóò máa mójútó iṣẹ́ ṣíṣe tàwọn àgbẹ̀ arokobọ́dúndé ọ̀hún láti mọ ipò tí àwọn ohun ọ̀gbìn wọn wà ní gbogbo ọdún 5. Bákan náà ni ìgbésẹ̀ náà wà ní àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ 5 tó kù. Kò sọ́jọ́ ta sùn tají tí ò rẹni, ọpẹ́ la ó máa dú ànídáràn. Jésù tán Moses ti wà níkàlẹ̀ láti mú ìyókù ròyìn wá fún ilé èdè Ògùn. Gbẹ̀ngà Olóyèdè ń kí yín, ire o.
Me kudo torido me kwabo don na ji son antie. Jeston Moses wa nleno nele to bigame. O toboga Muhammadu Buhari ba ko to agaun tere so agaun to te o tobo da ko to Abuja to me so yo tobo Kenya to me to tobo to ta to lo me ton e mi yodi Nairobi we o toboga to Kenya to Uhuru Kenyatta ti to lo tari de o tobo ga na ibaido eyo de o eyo de edo jagamute to gbọn o yebe yin ahọluzọn atọ tinto azọwa ko to ngabo to yeme wẹyin me yin we gboji nọtọ na ahọlu mọkẹrẹ me yin we gboji nọtọ na to gbo họlu bodo to gbo gabo o me yin o a gbọrọgan to gbo Nigeria tan bodo yeme yin hiọsọn atọ de mọlẹ po wẹyin de yin do ahọlu to agahun do tẹ o to gbo tan 18 to o to gbo Abuja to mẹtọ. To o tobo Nairobi to me to tinto to Buhaga Buhari na yo de do alo to tito de hina wa yi to bon de ko se to ayi ni yo we kande a oto ira to bayo kun fa o tito yi a kojo pile ton ko se to ayi na to mo do ye funi o ledo yo wa pe ko to aso to wa kutukutu to po na lo ke mo ledo yo de tito ni o yo wa pe me bo iso to nya wure ton ba to ha onu kurido do yenu learning no de yenu no do to o for 2030 to me when you de do yado you de titulo ko you nyaure boy no alo ni bodego o we do to titology we you de ra do ho to eji bo to bokan lo su na go alo to we de si o titulo wonu na do mo do mu he onu wa ai ho to na ko to Nigeria to no su ko he to wa na do ni ke mo do onu no me yo mo pe na o le do me when you de do yado ina de we to eji o mu me mo nkan ton de fo lewe do yado ina yo he ina wa taruna to we lopenu to bo Kenya to me o se hoda o to go Nigeria to gbe we ko baya isisi bo ko to bo jirado bayi na o se e ko tin to bo Nigeria to me le e ko tin je bo to ko 1999 to me to de he to bo jirado bayi lo le me we apa he sha to o se o to bo Nigeria to me e yo de he do o le no horu lete to o to bo Nigeria to me to din onu he to nya wori bai buru wa ko bai di oro to din wa ina do mo ke bo no o le no holule yo de tin to e de si bo ma so tin to gro na ai ma te holu do ina tin to te na e de bo ma yo de ai ma te holu na to alo me pon na e ba ji e do ene wa se lo ko fo jara do din mo kere akwesi otito nu wa le wa yo de he o le no hole lo su na pe go bo wa ma yin do na aimatele ni to question do alomena ye na akwe kobio he disa to le no leme mokere o mede kaunoto na o seho otogo Nigeria ton odo o seho aimatele do yemana tin to glo bo o akwe hore ti to nu eton na yo de he ai holu he aimateton na to nu kundu eme mokere o mede kanu dide na o wa ho sọ pé òtògbó Nàìjíríà tán lọ sún yín òun lékè dọ ìbọn jìràdó tó tìtọ lọmẹ ònú mẹmẹ mọkàntán lẹ èyí kò bá yí wọn yóò lékè tó yá dọ èyí ò lékè òtòmẹun lẹtọ bíbí ọdọ ní ìbíbọn jìràdó tó sẹ òtògbó Nàìjíríà tán mẹ ònú lékè yìí máa dọ àlọ ẹmẹ dòpò wẹyìn ònù kan òtẹmẹ nínà òyìn mẹhìn ìyọnu lẹ nádọmọdọ yẹsọ bẹ òtẹ yẹn wọn pẹ tó ònú hẹyìn òtò orí dọlẹmẹ wẹyìn dọ yìí máa dọ àlọ ẹmẹ gbá. Oyi me yi gre zɔn watɔ kpoto onu he gado gele si ohogo lɛ kpo hesɔ fɔtɔnu kwawe wɔn yóò de he ye ko ma lɔ gɔna do gbɔ akɔɛ do gbɔ alɔ na o tito he yóò gele ho tɔn na o gele zɔn watɔ lɛ kpoto o gele jɔ si ho lɛ kpo de he akɔɛ sɛ do tɛ la ɛhɔn to tɔn èmi ò di World Bank kò báyà lɔ gɔna tɔn to àwọn ní mátɛmɛ ɛsɛmi dɔ musa tɔlɛ àdó ya dɔ o azɔn he tɔnu kún pɛnu go na òtítọ́ lọ́wọ́ tó àwọn ní mátẹ̀mẹ́ lórí ya lọ òtítọ́ lọ́wọ́ yóò dé kó gbọ́ àlọ́ náà gèlè zọ́n àtọ́lẹ̀ kótó ìmẹ̀hìn o àánú sa ìgbàdo gèlè sí òhógò lẹ́ẹ̀fọ́ tó ọlọ́mẹ yẹmẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ gòfin bí gbọdọ̀ gbẹ òtítọ́ lọ́tọ̀ pọ̀ lórí ya lọ ìmọ̀ yẹn ń gba ìdí lọ nù ìwà lọ́kùnkùn àlọ́ náà àjọ ìtàn mọ̀kẹ́rẹ́ bọ̀ yẹ kó sọ fún àdàgbòrò náà ògèlè zọ́n ìpè ìtànlẹ̀ òwò ìfìdò gbọdọ̀ òun mẹ̀mẹ̀ mọ́kàntànlẹ̀ pọ̀ yedɔ ye kpikpɛ tɔn bótɔ dɔnu do ahɔlo bótɔ akɔɛ sɛdo tɛ hemi ahɔ to tɔn kpó na lɔgɔla he ko ba yi titɔlɔ he ko bɛ gɛ dzi na oƒe de to gbɔdɔ den wɔ tori do tin dɔ osun atɔntɔ oƒe tɔmɛ wɔ na ha fɔ ayi na o titɔlɔ lẹ́yìn lɔdɛ fili bo kpote to fɔ dza ye kadza sɔ to kuna se nkɔmɛ mɛ kolo tori do.